Now, it's crazy to me that Kamala Harris pretends to be the person who somehow is going to change the direction of the country, even though she's the sitting Vice President of the United States. I've never seen anything like it. You would think that she has nothing to do with the policies of the last 4 years. She goes around and gives these speeches where she says, you know, on day one, I'm going to fix the affordability crisis affecting American citizens. Or she'll say, on day one, we're going to close down that southern border. And all of us with common sense are saying, Kamala, day one was 1,400 days ago. What the hell have you been doing the whole time? Go do your job. Stop talking about your job and go and do it. You know, if Tim Walz has got the hardest job in American politics, I believe that I've got the easiest job in American politics. Because think about this. All I've got to do is go around the United States, go around beautiful places like the state of Wisconsin, and get to tell people the truth. The truth is that when Donald J. Trump was president, inflation was at 1.5%. When Donald J. Trump was president, wages were fast rising at the fastest rate in 40 years in the United States of America. When Donald Trump was president, the border was secure and the world was at peace. That's a hell of a record to run on. And look, it's so simple. You know, for the first election in the lifetime of every single person in this country, we have an opportunity not just to compare the plans and the promises. You know, you go to Kamala Harris's website and half of it's copied from Donald J. Trump. You know, I told the president a few weeks ago, you know, because we came out with this policy, President Trump did. He said no taxes on tips. Let's give our hardworking servers more of their money. And then 2 days later, Kamala Harris came out and said she agrees with that policy. Or, you know, of course, one of the hallmarks of this campaign is that President Trump and I are talking about the importance of securing the southern border. But then Kamala Harris, all of a sudden, she's got religion. My friends on border security, the border czar for 3.5 years of open borders, now says she agrees with Donald J. Trump on borders. I said to the president, look, she's going to show up on the Monday before the election with a red MAGA hat and a Navy suit because she's recognized that people are so frustrated with Kamala Harris's actual policies. They're so frustrated with what Kamala Harris has done to this great country that they're ready to take America in a new direction. And I think the thing that Kamala Harris has been doing over the last few months is trying to pretend that she is going to fix what Kamala Harris broke. And I think the people of Wisconsin are smart enough to recognize when they've got a politician like Kamala Harris who's trying to sell them snake oil. We know that Kamala Harris cast the tie-breaking vote on trillions of dollars of new spending. We know that Kamala Harris bragged about opening the border and then did exactly that. We know that Kamala Harris implemented the terrible tax policies that have led to sky-high inflation. We know that Kamala Harris went to war on American energy. My friends, it's very simple. We are going to say to Kamala Harris tomorrow, you are fired. We want to go back to common sense leadership. We want to go back to Donald Trump.